we're going to ask who your big upset of the week could possibly be. If there's any money line double-digit dog you might be possibly thinking about this week, who would it be?
I can't really find a double-digit upset dog. I mean, the closest that comes, and I can't really see them winning the game, but it's not a great situation, would be Stanford, a 12.5-point home underdog to Boston College, who just played that double overtime game at Michigan State last Saturday night. So that's one possible. But if you want, let's say, a priced underdog that could pull the upset, how about Arkansas going in and beating Ole Miss?
I agree with that. And I think the Hogs are right this week. The Hogs are a live dog this week, and they could pull that upset. Greg, who are you looking at on your money line value play, your big double-digit dog to win the whole game?
Yeah, I completely agree with you, Andy, on that one. I think Arkansas is ripe for that upset. So I don't know what it is now, 8 points, something like that. So whatever it is, here it is, 7. So it's gone down even to 7. But yeah, really like Arkansas in that spot. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a team. Mark talked about this team as his upset pick last week. It was only 4 points, and it was against a group of 5 team. But I'm going to go ahead and double down on the same team now as a 15-point dog against a defending conference champion team from the Power 4, and that is Texas State against Arizona State. So the line is now 15.5 plus 550 on the money line. And just keep this in mind. Keep this perspective. Texas State played Arizona State last year, beginning of the season. Texas State was favored in the game by 2 points, something like that, 2 points.
Good
it was
point.
a close game. And that went, and Texas State actually had the lead by double digits and lost the game. So now, all of a sudden, one season later, and Texas State had a good season last year too. Now, just because they're on the road, they're getting 15.5 points. Plus, keep this in mind too, Arizona State has not gotten off to a good start this year. They had a lackluster FCS opponent week 1. It wasn't really a blowout, and it wasn't really a sexy win. But then Mississippi State, they trailed 17-0 in the game. Came back, took the lead with a minute and a half left, and then gave up the game-winning touchdown of like 55 yards with 30 seconds to go to lose the game. And Sam Levitt, the quarterback, is really not off to a good start. He's got an average, he's got his ratio touchdown interception at 3.3. His average yard completion is only 5.6. So their passing game, even though they have Tyson, one of the best receivers in the nation, just not humming right now, even though the running game has been okay without Scadaboo. So they're a little off early on in the season. They'll be fine. But I think that's why this is a spot where they can be taken advantage of because, as you know, Mark, G.J. Kinney's done a great job with Texas State. And this is the type of win that could really get him noticed that next year, as you said last week, next year he probably will be somewhere else.
I do think that Texas State is a good point spread play this week. Arizona State, this is their final non-conference game. They begin their 9-game Big 12 slate next week at Baylor. They may take the field saying we need to work on a few things to get prepared. I don't know that they need to win by a margin, but I wouldn't, I'll be rooting for Greg to get his money line playing, but I will be on Texas State plus the 14.5.
Well, Greg, I'm putting you down for Texas State because we did ask for a double-digit dog, and I agree with you 100%. They've done nothing wrong this year, Texas State. They're 2-0 right out of the gate, out of the box. As you mentioned here, G.J. Kinney probably playing for a Power 4 conference job somewhere. They went on the road, and they beat UTSA, Texas San Antonio, as a dog. I think they can do it again this week against Arizona State. But my upset special, my double-digit upset special dog, I'm going to stay with the Purdue Boilermakers to pull away on Southern Cal this week, okay? Yeah, Southern Cal, this big, monstrous machine that started the football season, come out of nowhere, and all of a sudden another big win or two by this football program, and they're going to be considered to be a favorite to win the Big Ten Conference. That's Lincoln Riley, and that's the way he does things. But take a close look at Purdue here, guys. Number one, new head coach Barry Odom. We all know about Barry Odom and his success that he's had with football programs in the past. The guy simply wins, and he simply wins money in football games. And number two, he's doing that again this year. And number two, again, from the Playbook newsletter, our smart box this week is a feature we call Tripping Up. And what it involves are college football teams that open up the season 2-0, and they find themselves favored in game 3 in a conference game on the road. These teams are 9-33 against the spread. 9-33 against the spread. That's Southern Cal when they go into Purdue this week, a team I don't think they're going to be all geeked up to play. Give me Purdue plus the mountain of points in that upset special.
850 right now on the money line. And if you just want to take the points, just like you said with that trend, Mark,
Yes.
keep this in mind. USC under Lincoln Riley, 3-11 against the spread is a road favorite.